Welcome to this gentle moment of peace. Today we will listen to 10 timeless teachings of the Buddha, words of wisdom that can transform the way you see your life and guide you back to a place of calm within yourself. If you are feeling tired, overwhelmed, or simply longing for a quiet space after a busy day, allow yourself to relax. Take a slow, deep breath, soften your shoulders, and open your heart to receive these messages of clarity, compassion, and inner peace. There is nothing you need to do and nothing you need to become. Just be here, present in this very moment, breathing softly and gently. Now let us begin with the first teaching. The first teaching reminds us of a simple but profound truth. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. True peace is not something the world can give or take away. It does not depend on other people, on circumstances, or on how life unfolds. It rises gently from the quiet space within your own heart. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, upset, or lost, pause for a moment. Place your attention on your breath and notice how your thoughts begin to soften. In that stillness, you will find the peace that has always been there, waiting for you. So ask yourself gently, am I searching for peace outside when it already exists within me? Let this teaching be a reminder that your inner world is the place where true calm begins. Now let us continue with the next wisdom. The second teaching invites us to look deeply into the nature of the mind. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Every thought you hold shapes the way you see yourself, the way you respond to life, and the path you walk each day. A peaceful mind creates a peaceful life. A compassionate mind creates a compassionate world. When negative thoughts arise, you don't need to fight them. Simply acknowledge them, let them pass, and gently choose a thought that brings clarity, kindness, or hope. With each choice, you are shaping the person you are becoming. So, take a moment and reflect. What thoughts am I allowing to guide my life today? Remember, your future begins in the quiet space of your mind. Now let us move on to the third teaching. The third teaching brings a gentle reminder about the weight we carry in our hearts. Let go or be dragged. Holding on to pain, to past mistakes, or to people who no longer belong in our lives only creates more suffering. The more tightly we cling, the more it hurts. But when we soften our grip and allow things to fall away naturally, we create space for healing and freedom. Letting go does not mean forgetting, nor does it mean pretending that nothing happened. It means choosing peace over resentment, choosing growth over attachment, and choosing compassion for yourself. Take a breath and ask yourself softly, what am I still holding on to that is no longer meant for me? When you release what weighs you down, your soul begins to rise again, light, calm, and free. Now let us continue to the fourth teaching. The fourth teaching reminds us of what truly matters in this human life. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. Love is the essence of our existence. The kindness we show, the compassion we offer, and the warmth we share. Gentleness is the way we move through the world, with patience, understanding, and a soft heart. And letting go is the wisdom to release what is not ours to carry. Expectations, disappointments, and attachments that drain our spirit. Imagine how peaceful life becomes when we embrace these three qualities. A life with more love, more gentleness, and more acceptance. So take a moment to reflect. Am I loving fully? Am I living softly? And am I letting go with grace? These questions can guide us toward a life that feels lighter, calmer, and more meaningful. Now let us move on to the fifth teaching. The fifth teaching is a gentle reminder that often goes forgotten. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. We spend so much of our lives caring for others, meeting expectations, and trying to be enough. Yet we rarely pause to offer the same kindness to ourselves. Self-love is not selfish. It is the foundation of emotional balance, inner strength, and true peace. When you make a mistake, speak to yourself with softness. When you feel tired, allow yourself to rest. When your heart is hurting, give it the compassion you would give to a dear friend. Take a slow breath and ask yourself honestly, have I been gentle with my own heart? Have I treated myself with the kindness I deserve? Remember, you are worthy of love, not only from the world, but from yourself. Now, let us continue with the sixth teaching. The sixth teaching helps us understand the nature of our emotional experience. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. In life, we will all face moments of loss, disappointment, and hardship. Pain is a natural part of the human journey. It touches every heart. But suffering comes from the stories we tell ourselves, from resisting what is, from clinging to how we wish things could have been. When pain arises, allow it to be felt gently, without judgment. Breathe into it. Recognize it as a passing wave rather than a permanent state. The more we accept our pain, the less power it has to control us. Take a moment and ask yourself quietly, am I adding suffering through my thoughts? Or can I soften my heart and let the pain move through me? With acceptance comes freedom. With understanding comes peace. Now let us continue with the seventh teaching. The seventh teaching reminds us of one of the most essential truths of life. Nothing is permanent. Everything we experience, joy, sorrow, success, failure, love, and even pain, is constantly changing. Just like the seasons shift and the tide rises and falls, our lives move through cycles of growth, loss, renewal, and transformation. When we accept impermanence, we loosen our grip on the things we fear losing. We begin to appreciate moments more deeply because we understand their fragility. And we find comfort in knowing that whatever difficulty we are facing now will also pass. Take a slow breath and reflect. What in my life am I trying to hold on to, even though it is naturally changing? When we embrace the truth of impermanence, we suffer less, love more, and live with greater freedom. Now let us move on to the eighth teaching. The eighth teaching reminds us of the power held within the present moment. What you will be is what you do now. Your future is not shaped by luck or chance, but by the small choices you make each day, the thoughts you nurture, the habits you practice, and the intentions you carry in your heart. Every action, no matter how small, is a seed. A kind word becomes compassion. A moment of patience becomes peace. A gentle breath becomes clarity. When we choose these seeds wisely, we shape a future filled with calm and purpose. Take a quiet moment and reflect. What am I doing today that creates the person I want to become tomorrow? Remember, transformation does not happen all at once. It begins here, in the present moment, with one small mindful step. Now let us continue with the ninth teaching. The ninth teaching reminds us of the profound power held within our words. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. In our daily lives, we often speak without awareness, reacting quickly, trying to explain ourselves, or filling silence with noise. Yet a single word spoken with kindness, sincerity, and calm can ease a troubled heart or soften the weight of someone's day. Before you speak, pause for a brief moment. Let your words rise from mindfulness rather than impatience. Choose language that brings clarity, comfort, or compassion, even if it is just a few simple words. Take a gentle breath and ask yourself, are the words I speak adding peace to the world around me? A mindful voice can heal. A peaceful word can transform. Now let us move on to the 10th and final teaching. The 10th and final teaching reminds us of the beautiful connection we share with others. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, creates a ripple of light. A comforting word, a gentle smile, a moment of understanding, or simply being present for someone who is struggling. All of these illuminate the world in quiet ways. When we bring peace to another heart, we also awaken peace within our own. When we lift someone up, we rise together, and when we give freely without expectation, life returns that goodness to us in ways we may not always see, but always feel. Take a soft breath and reflect. What light can I offer today? What small act of kindness can brighten someone's path and my own? Let this teaching remind us that compassion is never wasted. Every lamp we light adds to the collective brightness of the world. As we come to the end of this gentle journey, take a moment to breathe softly and allow the wisdom of these 10 teachings to settle in your heart. Each message is like a small lamp, offering clarity, compassion, and peace. May they guide you to live more mindfully, to love more openly, and to walk through life with a softer, calmer spirit. Remember, peace begins within you. Your thoughts shape your path. Letting go brings freedom, and every act of kindness, no matter how small, adds more light to this world. Thank you for sharing this moment of stillness with me. If these teachings brought you comfort or inspiration, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me again as we continue exploring wisdom, peace, and inner calm. May you be well, may you be peaceful, and may your heart remain light.